Your audience will see it in a minute. Are we live or are we live or are we live? We're live. When I say I'm going to be live, I mean I'm going to be live. Wait, let me stop this music. What's up, Daniel Russell up in the house? Welcome to the show, dude. John Parker. Trill Boy. That's a new name. I don't remember seeing that name. So if you guys want to be on the show, shoot me a text at 619-721-3699. Charlie, what's going on? Skeet G, LOL Kids saying first. Nicholas Tavares been here. Anthony Nev, what's going on? Liana, what's going on, girl? Call me. I can call you, Liana. That's cool. Let me open up that app. How's everyone doing, though? Overall, you guys excited about the Note 8 or what? Is it getting you all excited? My name is Charlie. I guess, you know what, Liana, I'll call you in a little bit because they had a couple other people text me first. Let me call Charlie first. Put Charlie on the line. Let me open up this thing here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited about the Note 8. I think it's semi-excited. Especially seeing the 6.3. We're getting some like tangible information on this now at this point. So it's nice to see that. Finally. Okay. Open it up. I should have opened this up. I did this last time. Last show, I did the same exact thing. I had my calls ready, and I didn't even. I had my show ready, but not my calling app. So we're gonna give Charlie a call first. Open up the show. All right, ringing. Charlie, is the chat okay? Let me know if you guys. Yeah, you guys can see the chat, right?
Hello,
Charlie.
Hey.
What's going on?
Hey, how's it
Good,
going?
man. Where are you calling from?
Hey, Michigan.
We get a lot of people from Michigan. What's going on? What's on your? Let's see. You said. I think you just said send you a call. Give you a call. What do you got going on? What's on your mind tonight, dude?
So, well, I'm thinking about getting a new phone soon, and I have an iPhone 6s right now, and I've been considering switching to Android for a long time. And I've been looking at Galaxy S8, OnePlus 5, HTC U11. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do.
It's a good question. So when did you say you can upgrade now, or you have to wait?
In like a month or two.
Okay, a month or two. Now you said you have an iPhone 6s?
Yes.
How hungry are you for a new phone, or do you want to wait?
Oh, want one as soon as I can. Really.
Ooh, that's tough, man. Because okay, well, why do you want to move? Well, let's start off with why you want to move over from the iPhone to Android. Why?
Well, I've experienced Apple devices my entire life, and I really like the customizability of Android, and I think the superior design and superior cameras and everything, and I just want to try something different.
Okay, yeah. So then you have, obviously, like you said, you have a bunch of choices. It depends on what you want to do. So for me, what I've for the last few years, what I've wanted is just a speedy, very solid, very good phone. For me, that's the Pixel. It's my favorite phone. It still is my favorite phone. Who's your carrier?
AT&T.
Okay, so you're just like me. You have tons of choice because you can get an unlocked phone like OnePlus 3, or you can get a Pixel or whatever you want. So for me, if it was my suggestion, I would top 3 any order you want to go. I would go Galaxy S8 Plus. I would go Pixel XL, which is going to be very hard to get, but Pixel XL. And then the third phone would either be, if you can, OnePlus 5 is supposed to come out, I guess, next month. So if you can, I think you have to wait a month anyway. So OnePlus 5, or I haven't played with the HTC phone. Obviously, no one really has, except for we got some leaks today with the video. But other than that, it would be
Right.
one of those three phones. I would go OnePlus 5, Pixel XL, or the Galaxy S8 Plus. And then at that point, for me, the Galaxy phone's just a little bit slower than the Pixel and the OnePlus phone. So if you don't care about snappy performance, go with the Galaxy, because it's still fast. It's just not as fast as those other two phones. So is there one phone though that's getting you more excited than the other?
Really, the Galaxy S8.
Okay.
That's the one I've waited for ever since it came out. That's what really changed me over to Android, really, was the launch of the LG G6 and then the Galaxy S8. I'm like, this is really better.
Yeah. It is. The Android gives you more bang for your buck. You can do more with it. You can customize it a shit ton, especially the Samsung phones, because they have the whole, and LG phones too. But Samsung has a huge theme store, and I actually have a video on that tomorrow. But it has a huge ass theme store. So you know what? If you really want to try it, and plus, do you do the yearly upgrade or do the two-year upgrade? Do you know?
I think the 2 year, yeah.
Okay. So then, I mean, if your parent, you're young, right? You sound kind of young. You're not. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you can talk your parents into it, because I'm assuming they're paying for your phone, try to have them do the yearly upgrade. It's literally only a few dollars more a month. I think it's like $5 more a month. It's not a huge difference. $6 a month. It's not a big difference.
Okay.
Especially with the Samsung phones. If you have that phone in 2 years from now, you might be looking at a phone that's kind of laggy.
Yeah. I have a friend with a Galaxy S6 Edge, and he likes it a lot, but it's lagging a little bit now.
So if you can try to talk them into the yearly upgrade, and then at that point they're probably going to be like, well, you should get an iPhone then. Say, no, I want a damn Android, ma. So try to do the yearly upgrade.
Yeah.
And then that way also you can always get the latest and greatest phone, and you can feed your appetite. So cool, man. Well, definitely let us know what you end up getting. I'll definitely be excited to see what you get. But did you need help with anything else, or have any other questions?
Well, I just kind of want to talk maybe a little bit about the Note 8. About what more do you think they're going to improve from the S8 to the Note 8?
The camera, obviously. They're going to use. It looks like they're going to use that dual lens camera in the back. I don't know how much they're going to improve the screen this time, because last time they added HD. I think they had HDR in the Note 7. If I remember correctly, they did that. They added that. That was a little bit of a difference. So there's things. I just don't. The only thing that they could possibly add screen wise was maybe 4K. I don't think they're going to do that though. I think the processor is going to be the same. They might add some more RAM, so maybe it'll be a little bit more snappier. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you can,
hopefully the 6 gigs.
Yeah, I hope it has 6 gigs too. But I mean, you know what, man? If you can wait, I know you don't want to wait, but if you can wait till the fall, you're going to have a much clearer mind in terms of what to get, because by then every flagship phone will be out, including the Pixel 2, including the Note 8, including the iPhone 8. Those are three of the big. Those are literally going to be like the 3 biggest phones of the year. Well, not the Pixel, but for me it'll be a big phone. But those are literally going to be the 3 biggest phones. So if you can wait it out, man, because your iPhone is probably still rock solid, if I had to guess. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right. I mean, I'm tired of not being able to move apps around at all, but it works.
Exactly. So I mean, like I said, if you can wait, I would tell you to be patient. I think patience will pay off in this regard. But and plus you might even get a slit. And by then, even if you still want the S8, you might get a crazy deal. So I mean, do what you want though. But I'm curious to what you do. So make sure you call into the show, Charlie, and let us know.
All right, I will. Thank you very much.
No problem, brother. Have a good one. How old are you, by the way?
All right. I'm
13. Awesome, man. All right. I hope you have a good night. Later,
all right.
brother.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
What a badass call. Charlie representing, dude. Beast. I love hearing the kids. I believe the children are our future. Hell yeah. What is this? Call your boy Miguel when you have a chance, please. Call me. All right, call Miguel. I haven't forgot about you, Leanna. I will call you after I call Miguel. Miguel is next, though. Let's get Miguel on the phone. What's up, Greg? Are you recording this live stream on your computer? I forgot to, damn it. I forgot to hit. It actually... Miguel, what's going on, dude?
Nothing much. This shit. I was just watching your thing right now, and then I seen your random call. I'm like, wait, is this him? Oh, yeah, it is him.
What's up, man? What do you got going on?
Nothing much. I was just very curious about, like, is it true what they say about the iPhone 8 and how expensive it's gonna be?
Dude, that's what they're saying. That's what, if you look at, if you Google it, and I pulled that news the other day and I talked about it. They're talking $999. They're talking $1,099. Now, it might come back that that's not true. Like we were hearing with the S8 was going to be super expensive, and it wasn't. But right now they're saying it's going to be about $70 more versus what the phones are worth right now.
That is crazy, pal. I was thinking, like, I didn't believe it. I'm thinking it might come down almost to the same price as the Galaxy S8 Plus, with the plus size one, or just probably like $30 more, including with tax. Probably might just be $30 more. I'm like, that is ridiculous. And I was wondering what big changes would they really have for the iPhone to make it that extravagant, other than the bezel and screen.
That's what it is. It's the screen's going to be expensive, and it's not even just that the screen is bigger and it may be higher definition, which do count towards cost, but it's also that it's the way they have to manufacture it. It's going to be a curved display that adds more cost to making that phone.
What? It's actually going to be curved?
Yeah, it's going to be. It should be slightly curved like the Galaxy S8. Yes.
Wow, that is mind blowing. I never thought they'll do that just because the competitor Galaxy does that. I never thought they'll go that route just because.
Most likely, it'll be the same. I don't know if it's going to be the same dimensions, but most likely it'll be basically the same screen that you're getting with the S8. Because they're using Samsung
crazy
screens on it.
Okay, that's pretty cool, because I was thinking about getting an iPhone when it comes out. Like, I'm a tech kid. I'm a tech geek. I have the S8 Plus, and I'm loving the Ultra Gray. I just love everything about it. Everything's so simple and easy and quick, and I'm free to do a lot of the stuff I couldn't do on the iPhone.
Yeah.
When I
which phone is that again?
I have the Ultra.
Oh,
Ultra
okay,
Gray,
yeah.
S8
So what do you?
Plus.
So you switch? You said you switched from iPhone over to that phone?
Oh no, I've been left iPhone, but I just remember using it, and it was just like, Now I left my iPhone 5 alone. I just started using my Galaxy S8.
Okay, yeah, man, it's a beast of a phone for sure. I haven't even talked about it, but I've actually gone back to my Pixel phone. I missed the damn thing too much. I kept fantasizing over it, and I've gone back. I love it too much. But no, it's just making a couple of videos with my my Galaxy today. That'll come out over the next few days. So actually, I'm like, damn, it is a nice phone going, because when you get that nice perspective when you use two different phones. The Galaxy phone, it just looks, in your hand, it feels like a modern futuristic phone, where the Pixel does not, physically anyway. So
I get you.
It's a very cool device.
There's no, go ahead.
It's a cool device. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, there's one thing I really don't like about it, and just irks my nerves a little. It's the microphone. The microphone messes up too many times. Like, when you're just lazy, you don't feel like texting up the whole thing. I just let me just use the microphone. It spells out different stuff for me. I'm like, what? How do you get eggs with peanut butter? I don't understand.
Well, which
so weird.
Well, which app are you using? Because for me, I did not. I like I don't mind the Galaxy. I mean, the Samsung keyboard. But if you use the the Google keyboard, you get much better speech interpretation.
That's probably what I have to use too. The Galaxy keyboard. I thought it was just me, and it's also my friends too. I'm like, okay, so it's not just my phone. Probably like some of the phones like that. The microphone is just not. Not good like how the 7 is. I don't know. It just catches the wrong thing, and I have no accent. So it's so weird. I was like, that's the only thing I just don't like. Only thing. Everything else is fine. I like the editing. I use all of that editing stuff for pictures and videos, and love it. They made upgrades to it too, which is awesome. But I was just wondering I also would like to get the iPhone. What's going to be the price? What's going to be the features? If it doesn't compare up to the Galaxy, there's going to be no point of getting that and having two phones.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need two phones, but
no, business-wise.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I still have my 5S, and I just use that, for just customers.
Yeah, the obviously the having. I personally wouldn't want two Samsung phones just because. I don't like. I like the software they give you, but like I said, it goes back. I say it all the time. I sound like a broken record. I love a snappy phone, so I would want a really snappy phone, and I would want a Samsung phone. Like, if that makes sense, because Samsung is such a full-featured phone with so much going on. It's that's what I love about it, and but also it's what I hate about it in a way too, because it slows. It's not completely snappy, and that's kind of bothers me.
And that's when iPhone comes in and just, shines, right?
Say that again?
And that's when our iPhone just comes in and shine above it.
Yes, but I'm not thinking iPhone. I'm thinking Pixel. I'm thinking OnePlus phone, like something like that. Those phones are, if you, I don't know if you've played with a Pixel or a OnePlus phone, they're super duper snappy, like crazy snappy. And they're just like an iPhone. I actually think they're faster than iPhones if you play around with it. OnePlus or the Pixel, yeah.
Pixel. I used a Pixel before. I can't lie. I had so many doubts about it, but I was wrong. The Pixel's like very good, but the One Touch, I don't know. Never used it. I don't know. I'm just so skeptical about it. I have to see the reviews, what people say. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Don't, and I said this too before in the past, but don't live by what other YouTubers say, because half of them are paid. Half of them are biased to whatever phone they like. The other half are, it's tough because you have to go by what your opinion is. But when the Pixel first came out, so many people put it down, said it sucked, it's ugly, it's this, it's that. But when people actually used it, even when I first used it, I fell in love with it. So keep an open mind to different phones, especially if you get the chance to try it. I think you'll like more phones than you think you will,
Yeah, I work with a cell phone company. I get to try a lot of the new phones.
Yeah.
A lot.
So.
But all right, man. Thanks so much.
No problem,
man.
brother. Do you help with anything else?
No, Peter. They haven't released much info on the iPhone yet. There's not. All I was thinking, they're probably just gonna improve the cameras, most likely, like a lot more, a little little stickers and emojis mostly. But I don't know. I don't know what to expect with iPhone. I want to be surprised for his anniversary. I just like to hear good guesses right now. What do you think they're going to have? Like, how can it make it better? What might be coming? It's very interesting because I'm expecting something really big.
Yeah, I think we kind of know what it's going to be like. I think the one big question we don't fully know about it is where the fingerprint sensor is going to lie. Is it going to be on the back, like most of the rumors are saying, or is it going to be underneath the glass, like we thought the S8 would be? That would be a huge.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah, it would be because
it'll remind me of an Android phone now.
Yeah, and that would be a big thing. That'd be a big selling point for and a cool. We got you first, unless the Note 8 does it first. But yeah, that would be the biggest thing. Otherwise, it's just going to be it's almost going to be like an Android phone without a back button and without a recent apps button. So.
I get you. I know how you feel, man. And I'm looking forward to it too because I know when it comes out around September. It comes out around September, right?
Yes, it should be like the middle of September if I had to guess. And that's the other thing with Apple phones is that they always sell out so damn quick.
Yeah, and I know I'm gonna have to order it because I want to get it for a gift for a special friend of mine for their birthday.
Am I this special friend or?
You can be one of them. I don't know. You can join too.
No worries, man. Did you have anything else you want to talk about? Or are you good?
No, that's it. I'm good,
man.
All
right, brother. I appreciate you calling in. Thanks.
All right.
Peace. Awesome call. We got some dope calls. You know who's next? It's the lady of the hour. It's the lady of the moment. It's the first lady on the show. Liana. See if she picks up. She's probably mad at me. I didn't call her.
Nope. crying, brother.
Leanna, I can hear my voice.
Hey,
What's going on?
Not much. How about you?
Not much. Hey, you didn't add me back on Instagram. I added you, and you didn't add me back.
I did. I already added you.
No, I know, but you didn't accept my friendship back.
Oh, sorry.
You don't care about me, huh? I thought you cared about my me and my show.
So, I'm planning to get a phone tomorrow.
You're trying to get a phone tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my phone.
Wait. Why do you do this to me, Leanna? You said you were getting the Note 8.
Huh? Yeah, I don't want to wait anymore.
What do you mean you don't want to wait anymore?
I don't.
So
wanna
what are you
wait.
gonna get? Don't tell me you're getting the iPhone. Do not say you're getting that damn iPhone.
S8 Plus.
Okay, good. At least you're going. I can't remember. Did you had that phone for a moment, right? You
Which
had
one?
the S8 Plus for a little bit already.
No, remember I returned.
Yeah,
it?
I know. So you did have.
They did my upgrade wrong.
But you had the phone for a moment, right? Even if you didn't open it, you still had the phone.
No, I didn't. I didn't even open it. I just refused the delivery when the UPS delivered it to me on April 19th.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what color you're ordering it tomorrow. What color are you going to get?
No, I'm going to get it on the store.
Oh, you're going to the store. You have so you go T-Mobile, right? Because you were waiting for you didn't switch carriers. Okay. So T-Mobile, you're going to the store. What color are you going to ask for?
Either orchid gray or the midnight black.
Ooh, all right. Why? Well, you have to choose. So which one are you going to choose? What's your first choice?
My boyfriend's telling me to get the orchid gray.
That's what I got. That's what I have.
I know. I even like the midnight black.
So get the midnight black. Do what you want. Don't listen to your boyfriend. Do whatever you want. Do what makes you happy.
I know, and you know what? I already got the money back because I settled a claim with my bank.
Okay, so you got your money back, and you know what?
Yeah, it's with my bank, not with T-Mobile.
It's with your bank, not T-Mobile. That's okay. You still got your money back, one way or another. That's good.
Because I settled a claim with them because this is just
taking too long. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
So, what screen protector is good? Should I get?
Age-old question
S8
for
Plus.
the Galaxy S8. What's the best screen? Or Galaxy S8 Plus. What's the best screen? You know what? I am naked, not literally, but my screen is naked. I don't even know. I like that. I can't even remember the name of one I like. Shoot, what is the name of the one I like?
I saw one person talking about a screen protector. It's called
Whitestone. Yeah, but it has bad Amazon reviews. It has bad Amazon reviews.
Oh, bad reviews
Amazon,
on that?
Yeah. That's what scares me about that
Oh,
one.
how about the one that you said? Remember not the GPL, the other one.
I like that one. My buddy still has that on his phone. It looks good. I like that one. But I know that one.
Which one?
I can't. I don't remember. Look at my. I can't look at my channel. Let me look at my channel. I can't remember. Does anyone know in the chat what that screen protector I was using was?
I know it's not the GPL. It's the
Elixir.
other one.
Elixir. Yeah, that's what it is. Brandon got it.
Yeah,
Brandon up in the house.
Elixir.
I forgot to say hi to Brandon.
Good?
Brendan, hello. Carlo, hello. Sorry about that. Yes, it's Elixir, but I don't think they have it in stock. Last time I told the company, I said, hey, I have people that want to get it, and they said, oh, you got us sold out of it. I'm like, whatever, dude. They lying to me. That one has bad reviews on Amazon too. I don't know why. Let me see what the reviews are saying. But that one's fine though. Like I have no issues with that one. I thought that one was good. What are they saying?
Because I was if I'm gonna get the phone, I wanna get this. I know I'm gonna get a screen case. I'm gonna get a case for it right away.
I hear you. I honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know. Are you clumsy? Do you need the glass?
No one knows what's a good screen protector.
Do you need the glass?
No one knows what's a good screen protector for the S8 Plus.
I don't know. They all say the Whitestone. I mean, get the Whitestone if you want. It's $45 though. It's expensive. I don't want to see you go broke over a damn screen protector.
Yeah.
I want you to be happy,
I can't
safe,
wait
and
to-
healthy.
Yep. I'm looking forward to getting my phone tomorrow.
Well, you better keep us up to date on that when we have our next live show.
Yeah. Oh, someone said they got the liquid screen protector. What's that mean?
What's that? I forget what it's called. Is that the white? Isn't that, I think that's Flyboy. What brand is it again? I don't know. There's so many, and everyone. One person will say they love it. The next person will say they hate it. I just go naked. Get a nice case and go naked. If you're really clumsy with your phone, get the insurance so you don't have to pay a big deductible.
Oh yeah, I have insurance already on my phone. There's T-Mobile.
Come on, what are you worried about then?
Yeah. All right.
Don't be like that.
I'll let you get to your next
All right.
caller.
Don't forget to add me.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm gonna do it right now.
Be safe, okay? And let us know what
Okay,
happens
peace out.
with your phone, okay? We'll see you down the road. Peace.
Bye.
Hey, chat's going crazy. If you want to be on the show, guys, shoot me a text, 619-721-3699. If you love what I do, guys, these live shows, my news show every day, and also the morning show that I put out, think about joining Patreon, guys. It's linked in the description down below, patreon.com/GregglesTV. Also, Superchat is a really cool way to say thank you. I love what you're doing tonight on the live thing. All right. So if you want to be on the show, shoot me a text, 619-721-3699. Phone lines are wide. Wait, what is this? Okay, here we go. I'm going to call somebody. 415. This guy's going to be happy I called him. I don't know who this is, though. He didn't put his name. 415, I'm calling. I think that's NorCal, though. Hey, who's this? I forget.
Oh, it's me, Brendan.
Oh, Brandon, what's going on, man?
How are you? Oh, not much. Just thought I'd just join in on the jumping on the chat.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. So what have you been up to?
Oh, I've been actually playing a lot with my VR gear for a bit, and I got tired of it for now. But it gave me a headache actually one time I played that too long.
Okay.
But yeah, it's sort of fun. I mean, this is a novelty thing, just it kind of wears off after a while, I guess. But
for sure.
But I love my phone. Yeah,
that's good. What's up?
So I did get.
Go ahead.
Oh, not much. I was just interested in the Note 8 when it comes out. I'm seriously looking at probably doing the jump. I'm on the T-Mobile jump on demand, they call it. I believe that's that. They can jump they said you can jump 3 times a year. I'm like surprised. I wouldn't never jump that many times. When
you jump though, do you have to pay 50% of the phone, or can you just get out of it and go to the next phone?
That I do not know. That was one of my questions. Is there any upfront costs? Because they didn't mention anything about that.
I believe there.
But I'm sure
I believe there is. There used to not be on the very original one, but now I believe you have to pay 50% of the phone, which ends up being quite a bit. At that point, if you have the extra cash, dude, buy the phone and sell it on your own, because the loss you take is less. That's what I do. Instead of for instance, I can upgrade as many times as I want, as long as I pay 50% of the phone. So what I end up doing, because that makes me end up losing way more money than I want, is I buy the phone and then I sell it on Swappa or eBay, and my loss is usually only maybe $100 or $150, sometimes $200. So it's usually not as bad as paying like $300 to get into the next phone.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. Yeah, you're losing half the value of the phone, and it's not even that old.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I turned in my iPhone 7 to go to the S8, but I was coming from Sprint, so it was not really a choice.
Wait, so who do you have now? You have T-Mobile.
I have T-Mobile. Yeah, T-Mobile, and I'm happy with T-Mobile. Much happier. Yeah.
That works then, man. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Perfect. What are you loving about do you love about your Galaxy S8?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you the first.
Yeah. What are some things you love about your phone?
Oh, what I like about my phone. I
Let me see. Let me think. I like the AMOLED screen. It's certainly a lot brighter. The colors pop. Watching movies on it, and I think the sound. They're saying that it has a 32-bit DAC in it. So, and then in the audio settings, if you go to the advanced audio settings, you can set up a few things. I don't know whether there's any better. I've heard that the LG6 or one of the LG V20s, I think, has like really good audio. So I paired mine up with I like that Bluetooth feature.
The two headphones,
the dual Bluetooth. But I haven't really. Two headphones that you can use. Yeah, on a Bluetooth. But I haven't really used that, but I thought it was kind of a cool idea.
It is a cool, yeah.
If you're in a car, I think it's kind of neat. Probably more useful on a bigger screen, I think, because, if you're watching on a small phone, it's really kind of hard to share that, experience. But if it's on a bigger tablet, having that Bluetooth would be really cool in a car.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can see that,
Yeah, it is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another thing I guess I like about it, the VR, I couldn't really do much of the VR with the iPhone, right? I mean, there is some VR, but it's really, nothing compared to the Gear VR. But I haven't tried using the Google Daydream. Apparently, you can use the Google Cardboard, if you put your phone in without putting it into that what do you call that, where it slides into the Gear VR, the connector. If you don't put it into the connector, you push the connector up and you put your phone into it, the Gear VR, you can use Google Cardboard. Because what happens is that it will start up the Oculus software. If you plug it into the Gear VR. I read that somewhere.
That's cool.
So I want to give that a try maybe.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it. Just it's just a fun toy.
Yeah, it is.
For me, but it's also a very useful tool.
Right.
I use it for work.
No, it's there's a lot you can do with it. Like you could. There's all these hidden menus and settings, and you could get lost in there. But that's if you like to tinker. If you like to tinker, it's a great phone.
Yeah, I'm a tinker. Yeah, and also one other thing I do want to mention to everybody. I don't know if everybody knows about it, but there is a really cool mode called Car Mode that you can get from the Samsung Essentials. And what it does is that it makes all the icons large, and when you're using it, while you're driving, it automatically will send messages to people saying, you're driving without having to install additional apps. It's already built into the phone.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
That's awesome then. That works perfect.
Yeah, it's called,
Good little pro tip, dude.
New. Yeah.
Good pro tip.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And I really enjoy all your information that you're sharing with everybody. I think that's so cool just to, listen to all that. That's awesome.
No, I have. This is one of the great joys of my life. I'm a little bit older, but it took me. I finally found what I would love to do, and I'm just hoping to do it for a living soon. So.
The enthusiasm shows.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Man.
Cool. Cool,
right.
dude.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling. I hope you have a great night.
All right. Peace. You too. Thanks. Bye.
Brendan's one of the genuine nice guys. He comes into the chat quite regularly. Again, very, very nice man. While you're driving, hell yeah. Dude, Jesus freak. He's Jesus freaker. Yo. If you guys want to be on the show, shoot me a text. 619-721-3699. Shoot me a text. And you know what? Someone... Whoa. I see your name, Darren. Hell yeah. What do you say? Darren McNally dropped a nickel. A five time. Dropping a nickel on Patreon, dude. I don't even know if you're in the chat. Maybe you are. You must be, because also when you drop it. Thank you so much, dude. You rock. And I so appreciate that. It's awesome. He said he's from the UK. And I just knocked my microphone thing. He's from the UK, so it's so cool that I live in friggin' California, and my videos, everybody's videos. I'm no different than anyone else, but my videos reach all the way across the world. Someone I've never met in my life. It's so awesome. Thank you so much, dude. Very, very cool. Tebra, good to see your face. So if you guys want to do the show, shoot me a text. Thanks, and we can get this going. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the new Galaxy phone. We've gotten some more information. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm here for you. You guys make the show go round and round. I just listen, give you my thoughts. Hasib Khan, what's up, man? I've been to Montreal, dude. I don't know if we've talked before, because I did talk to someone from Montreal, but I love Montreal. Love it. One of the coolest cities I've personally been to. I love it. Such a nice city. Let's see that. Let's see the Note 8 image. Yeah, Note 8. What do you mean the Note 8 image? I don't have a picture of the Note 8, so there's no image to show. I've been on Jump. So No Crow saying he's been on Jump for 6 years. What do you say? Where is he? I've been on Jump on demand for years. Never had to pay a minimum, but I never traded on less than 6 months. Anyways, yeah, No Crow. I think it's changed since then. Boston, Mass. Sergio, I'm from Boston, dude. Greggles, you ever been to Minnesota? FFDP, I've never been to Minnesota, but I'd be willing to go for sure. I don't know it's the Midwest, so I mean, I don't know. What's there besides, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'd go. I don't know if I'd just go there yeah, sure, I'd go, sure. David, what's going on? David's going to jump. Don't jump, David. Be safe. You too, my Greggles. Yeah, Hey, nice. Yeah, so guys, Note 8, we're looking at probably like a September release date or maybe August like they did last year. I'm guessing September. You're looking at, it's going to have a 6.3-inch display. It's going to have a dual lens on the back. So this camera only has one, but you'll have two cameras on the back, one for a wide angle, one for just normal shots as well. And then that's all we really know about the phone thus far. Battery-wise, you're probably at least looking at a 3,500 milliamp battery. If I had to guess, I bet you it's going to be 3,600. It'd be a slightly larger than what's on the S8 Plus, which has a 3,500 milliamp battery. RAM, we don't know, but it'll at least be 4. Hopefully, it'll be 6. Storage, at least 64, but I would guess maybe 128, just because it's a premium phone. They like to make it seem more premium than the S8 Plus, so it'll probably have a bigger, or at least I hope, more storage. Why not? More storage? Everyone loves more storage. Greg, haven't you the issues with Google Assistant not working? Flyboy, I haven't had any issues with Google Assistant. I don't know if you're talking about on the Galaxy phone or one of the other phones. So, yeah. So, again, guys, I'd love to talk to one of you guys. Shoot me a text. Don't be shy. 619-721-3699. If you live in Canada, I can call you. If you live in America, I can definitely call you as well. Anywhere else would be a little bit harder to call you, especially if you're international. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the Note 8, or what you love about your Galaxy phone, S8, or the iPhone, or whatever it may be. It's always good to get the conversation going. Can't wait for the Note 8. Oh, you know what I've been playing a lot of? You guys probably saw it in one of my videos. If you watch my video today, I was playing a lot of it. Super Mario on the Nintendo Switch, man. That thing is fun. I've had the game for like a week, and then I didn't play it, and I played it the other day, and it was so much fun. I'm so glad I started playing it. It's just a good time killer. It's fun. You can play with your friends, up to 4 players. You can play online. The online is really, really good with battle mode and races, and it's just that game right there is an easy game to buy for the Nintendo Switch and like fall in love with that system. It's too bad those Nintendo games don't come out for other systems like Xbox and PS4 though. But damn, I wish they did. Yes, has the S Pen to mic speaker me either. Yeah, you're right, Flyboy. What about the fingerprint reader? I don't know if Brendan, if you're talking about me, I don't love the fingerprint reader on the S8. It's okay. I mean, it's not as bad as everyone says it is, but it's just not. It's not. I wish it was a little bit faster. I wish you pressed it was like bam, like some of the other fingerprint sensors on other phones that I played with. Here we go. 210, bringing in the live. Jesus freak, he's Jesus freak, yeah. He's calling in. Let's get you on the show, dude. I hope they make a remake of the Note 4 with today's specs and rock the Iron Blaster removable battery. Oh, they ain't bringing that removable battery, Hasib. No way. Jesus freak, what's going on, dude?
Not so much.
Good. What's on your mind, man?
No, I was just calling. I was going to tell you thanks a lot for everything that you do. I remember during that Note 7 fiasco and stuff that was going on, I remember I was always tuning in to all the shows and trying to figure out what was going to happen with the Note 7 mess. And now I just can't wait for the Note 8 to come out.
Yeah. It's funny because, yeah, you're right. All that stuff seemed like it happened not that long ago, but it's almost, I mean, it hasn't been a year, but we're coming up on a year almost with that stuff. All that craziness started happening.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy. What are your thoughts on the Note 8?
I can't wait. It was heartbreaking to get rid of my Note 7, but I can't wait for the Note 8. To me, I just like the phone because of the pen, the stylus that it comes with. And I just got so used to it. I've had Notes ever since they had started coming out, and to me, I just got stuck with that phone. So, same. How about you? So,
yeah, the Note 8. I mean, it's tough because it's there's so many. I'm excited for it, yes, because it's new technology. It's it's gonna be fun to play with. It's just that you get when you get an S8 Plus, it's very similar nowadays to the Note 8 for the most part, besides the S Pen. But overall, it's very similar. And it's Samsung. They have this great design, and they bring that design over to both of their phones, the Galaxy S8 and the Note. So it'll be exciting to see what they actually change to be different on the Note 8 versus the S8. So I'll be excited to see exactly how many things are different to make it a viable thing for people to buy, versus their other phones.
Right. What carrier do you have?
I have AT&T.
AT&T.
Yeah. Who do you have?
How's the service up there? I have AT&T.
Yeah, it's good. I have no issues at all with AT&T in San Diego. Everywhere I go, I usually have a good, solid connection. Them and Verizon are the best out in San Diego, and they're pretty much par for par. Calling-wise, I would probably give the edge to Verizon. Less drop calls. I don't drop calls that often. There's only one place that I drop calls, and it's not even every time. It's every so often. But other than that, data-wise, they're both very similar in terms of connectivity. Where do you live again?
That's the way it is down here. I'm in San Antonio.
Okay,
Texas.
so yeah, you're in San Antonio. So yeah, T-Mobile, occasionally we have better service some places, but overall T-Mobile is sketchy in a lot of areas. Same thing with Sprint, which is unfortunate. I wish both of those carriers would put more emphasis into having better, stronger, more reliable networks everywhere, like the Verizon and AT&T do.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I used to have Sprint, but man, Sprint would just drive me crazy. There was always something going on with Sprint with my bill. There was a lot of drop calls and everything.
I did a video on it a long time ago about my buddy with Sprint, and he had he was leaving them, and they kept charging him, and he gave him his phone back, and they wouldn't take it. It was like the biggest BS ever. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's the same thing that we went through. And I had, at the time, I had 8 lines with Sprint, and I was like, there was issues every month, and I finally got to the point where I was like, hey, guys, you know what? You guys don't fix this, I'm gone. I'm going to take all my lines, and we're going to go somewhere else. We're going to go to AT&T or whatever. And they're like, well, sir, this is what we could do. I was like, no, you're not understanding. I was like, you guys have sorry signal everywhere I go,
Yeah.
And on top of that, you all have this problem with my line. Now we're AT&T direct. Now we're like AT&T everything. It's like I should get an AT&T tattoo. Direct TV, AT&T.
The one thing I hate about AT&T, and I think Verizon is the same way, and probably all the other carriers. I literally called the other day because I wanted to make sure because I got charged for one of my phones that I returned, and they said they ended up telling me that I'd get refunded the next month because it took a while. But anyways, my point is that. When I'm ending the call, even before I was ending the call, they're searching for like how to sell me TV and internet and give me a tablet. And it's like all this BS I don't give a shit about, and I don't want to hear it. I know I have a better deal than anything you guys offer right now for unlimited. Like I have the old unlimited plan, not the old one, but they're older of the newer ones, and it's cheaper than their new one, and this and that. I'm like, dude, just stop. And they're trying to give me some shitty tablet, and it's just BS. I feel bad for people that don't know. Because people get ripped off all the time from these guys.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they are pretty slick. But the only reason that I got their internet and their whole package really is the gigapower. Like my internet speed used to be like 30 megs, and now I'm at 1 gig upload and download speed for my home.
How fast?
1 gig.
Oh, okay, that's 1 gig's fast. Damn, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Gigapower. The AT&T has it down here with the
The only thing I don't
It's
like
pretty
about
awesome.
the AT&T one versus, because I'll end up getting it with Cox soon enough, but with AT&T they charge you if you go over 1 terabyte of data, and I do go over 1 terabyte of data from uploading videos and streaming video and all that stuff. So I would end up paying at least $50 extra every single month.
Well, over 1 gig, I think mine is like 300 and something a month. I
Yeah,
think.
see, we stream all the time. We don't have cable. I don't know if you have cable, but everything we watch, we stream. Like I said, I upload videos, 2 to 3 videos every day. So I kill it. And Cox doesn't charge me anything for it. But that's cool. Yeah, you got anything else, man? Or you okay?
No, I'm okay. I just want to tell you thank you, man. You do awesome job. I actually work for Best Buy, and like we always have to take like these exams and stuff to learn more about TVs or everything that's coming out. And I'm like, instead of taking those exams, is that okay if I watch some Greggles?
That's funny.
So they're like, what's a Greggles? I'm like, No, but I just want to tell you thank you, man. Thanks a lot. I mean, from San Antonio, Texas. I mean, to watch you, I have some buddies that I get to watch it too, my kiddos and stuff whenever we get a chance.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it, and great call. Have a good night, man.
All right, cool. You too, bro. All right.
What's a Greggles? That's funny. What's a Greggles? All right. What are you guys talking about? Cox is big out west. That's what she said, David. That's what's up, Kevin. Rudy just tuned in. What are we talking about? Rudy, we're talking about whatever you want. We're talking Galaxy. We're talking anything. I'll talk about anything you guys want. So, Rudy, if you want to call in, shoot me a text, 619-721-3699. That goes for any of you guys if you want to talk. It's not just about graphics like they push in PS4 and Xbox. If you save it or unlock, it's tough to see what's at you. That's what's up, Kevin. I love the freedom of unlocked phones. You can switch some cards. I love that too, Charlie. Perfect. All right. What's up, Mr. G? No, you're going to have augmented reality built into the camera. I'm going to call 908. Even if 908 doesn't want me to call him, I'm calling him. Because he deserves it, right? He's a silver break. I want over 1 terabyte once. Yeah, Brendan. It's a beast going over that. It's easy, actually. Easier than you guys think. Especially if you stream everything. What's going on? What's your name?
What's up, man? Isaac.
Isaac. Where are you calling from?
From Jersey.
Jersey. What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Last night I had a little issue with my S8.
What's the issue?
Look, I had a little issue with my S8. Like, sometimes I can't sleep, so I'll go on YouTube and I put on one of them sleep videos, and they play the little birds and stuff in the background. So I'm asleep. I'm thinking my phone is plugged in. The video's playing all night, all 7 hours. I'm thinking my phone charging is not charging. Like, I woke up, it was still on 50%, and it was plugged in. And I'm like, what's going on? That's crazy. That never happened. And then sometimes the Google Assistant doesn't work. Like, I got to reset the phone. I'm like, that's crazy. It's supposed to be a brand new phone.
Who's your carrier?
T-Mobile.
So you already got a few updates. Have you rebooted the phone recently? Restarted it?
Yeah. Like, I rebooted it, erased everything off of it, got half my numbers back.
Oh, you lost some of your numbers?
I tried everything. It's working a little bit better, but it's just, I don't know. It's crazy.
Man, that sucks. I haven't had. I mean, I switched back a couple days ago, but I haven't had any issues though leading up to, on my S8 at all, in terms of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks, dude. And you already said you reset, or did you just delete everything?
I reset it. I did the master reset, and it erased everything. I had to put everything back on Google account, Samsung account, to get all my apps back, my phone numbers back, and it been working fine now. But That's crazy. I just got this phone like a week and a half ago.
Where'd you come from? Which phone?
Actually, I came from. I was at Verizon, right? And it was like ripping me off, terrible. So I got rid of them and went to T-Mobile and got the S8, and then got my wife the S7. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough because you did all the right things. At this point, it just sounds like you need them to push out some kind of update. I mean, it could be that you have an issue with one of your apps that's making it do all this stuff. Probably not. It's probably just some kind of weird glitch that needs to be worked out with an update.
Yeah, it's probably that. I don't know. Another thing I was meant to ask you, I forgot. I can't remember what it was. But the Note 8, right? You think it's gonna have augmented reality built into the camera?
For the Note 8, I don't know. I mean, it's based off software more than anything. So it's not like you could do it on an iPhone friggin' 3G back in the day. So if it's built, will it be built into their software, I guess is your question?
Yeah. You know how like the S8 has that the thing where you point the camera at something and it can search it online? Yeah. I'm thinking the Note 8 camera is gonna be like way better. Like I know they're gonna try to kill everything out there with this phone.
I don't know if they'll do that. The reason they might not do it is because it still has to use data, you know, and people are kind of finicky about their data, using it all the time. Even though unlimited data plans are pretty much back. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think so. I think the software is gonna be very similar to what you get now. I think the only big difference is you'll be able to take wide angle shots. That's it.
Yeah, you think it's gonna have that portrait mode, but even better with the dual camera?
I don't think they have it. I can't remember if that's available with the wide angle, if it could be. I don't think it can be because it's usually those tall shots or like maybe. I don't think it will be though. I don't think they can physically do it. Can the iPhone do a portrait shot with the wide angle? I don't think it can.
You know, like the portrait mode that the iPhone has. You think that the S8, I mean the S, not the S, the Note 8 is gonna have that?
Because all that really does is kind of blur out the background and keep the front in focus. And I've already taken shots like that with my S8 Plus, similar. So I guess, I mean, doesn't the S8 already kind of have that? So I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, they have. It's called.
What do they call it?
Selective focus.
Yeah. I've taken some really nice shots. Not a lot because I don't take a lot of photos, but I've taken some cool shots like at restaurants and stuff of like having something in front of me and then it blurs the background out. It looks amazing. It's really cool.
I think I have you on Instagram. I'm not sure. I think I had sent you a message on. I sent you a message on Instagram to check out my photos on Master Photo Taker 32.
When did you message? Did I respond back to you?
It was probably about 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago.
Did I respond back to you?
I think. Yeah.
I don't even remember.
And I was showing you a picture I took with the Google Pixel, with the iPhone.
What's your name on Instagram?
A Master Photo Taker 32.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't see. Just shoot me another message so I can refresh my memory when you get a chance. You don't have to do it right now if you want. You can do it whenever.
Yeah. Like I'm waiting for that Note 8.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I just can't.
I think a lot of people. I think more people want that phone than the Galaxy. And the Galaxy's been. It seems like it's been a great seller for Samsung so far. I think the Note 8's going to do just as well, if not better.
Like my pops, he lives in New York, right? And he had this old T-Mobile phone, had it for like 5-6 years. He would never switch over. When that Galaxy S8 came out, he got him one and his girl one.
No, it's an easy sell. When you show that to people, they'll be pretty much blown away just because it looks so futuristic and it's got so much it can do.
Mm-hmm. And I told him the screen on that phone is better than any screen, TV screen you have in your house. Like the brightness and the colors is better than any TV screen you have in your house.
That's the truth, man. It's definitely got the best screen of basically any device that's on the market today. So.
Yeah.
Cool, man. You got anything else, or are you good?
There was something else. I just can't remember right now. Oh, I heard that the Note 8, the pen, I heard is gonna have a speaker in the pen.
I haven't heard that.
I hope not.
What the hell are you gonna do with the speaker in the pen?
Yeah, that's gonna be stupid. I hope they don't do that. And I also heard that it's gonna have 3 speakers, 2 front firing speakers, and the speaker where the S8 speakers at. I heard it's gonna have 3 speakers.
That wouldn't surprise me. No, 3 speakers. I mean, I guess it could. Their Galaxy Tab S3 has 4 speakers, 2 on the front, 2 at the bottom, I believe it is. And it wouldn't surprise me that much. So.
Yeah, and one more thing. Do you know when Bixby Voice? Is it Bixby Voice?
Yeah, the Bixby Voice. They've said the springtime, and springtime ends on June 20th. That's the first day of summer. So you're looking at least another month, at least. Well, no, not at least 1 month.
I cannot wait.
But you know what? They could always push it back too, so they might push it back.
I don't understand how Korea got it.
They got it probably because it's their native language, and obviously Samsung's a Korean company. That's probably why.
And they have don't their S8 have 6 gigabytes of RAM?
They do sell a model with 6 gigabytes of RAM. I don't think all their models are 6 gigabytes, but they do have a model that's 6 gigabytes. Yes.
And those don't work out here, right?
It would, but it would. You might not get LTE everywhere. Plus, you'd have to find where to buy it. It would probably be pretty much impossible. So,
hopefully, Note has 6 gigabytes of RAM.
I hope it does,
but I doubt it.
I hope it does too, man. All right, man. Well, cool. I appreciate the call, and we'll talk to you again.
All right, man. I'm gonna text you my ID.
Yeah. I got you, bro. I'll message you back.
All right, later, man. Thanks.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. I think we're gonna do our last call, guys, unless we get some super chatness going on there. But where am I? Let me clear my throat. Man, where's this, Greg? I want you to give you my. All right, who is this? All right, GTA fan. I'm gonna call you, dude. But I'm only give you 2 minutes because I'm getting late now. And I gotta wake up early because I'm still got a real damn job. Any new Note 8 news? Melvin, check out my video from earlier today, and you'll see some Note 8 news. Right, guys? Tell him. Someone link it to him. GTA. We're on lightning round, dude. I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes because I'm gonna wrap up the show soon. What's your opinion? I think that's what you want to tell me. Yeah, what's your opinion on the S8 and Note 8?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I bought into the hype a lot, like a lot of people did, and I've been following you with all the S8 coverage and everything, and a lot of other tech tubers and all that. Tech news. And yeah, I gotta admit, like, I've finally held my first real S8 because Verizon finally got the actual units on display instead of those fake plastic ones. So I've actually used a real S8, plus I've used some of my friends' S8s, and I'm not gonna lie, they look really nice, and they look just simply an amazing piece of technology, and I would be glad to own one if someone was willing to just randomly give one to me for free, which is never happening. But I'm gonna be honest, as far as me actually wanting one, I'm honestly disappointed with it. From what I've seen, I should say. Maybe if I had one and I used one, my opinion would change. But everything that I'm seeing about, apps not scaling correctly and, it not having good durability and the fingerprint sensor and I know there's like the red tint issue. I know that got patched and everything, but it just seems like I've noticed a trend with both Samsung Galaxies and Apple iPhones. It seems like with Samsung, it seems like the even number S's are always like the innovative ones, and then the odd numbers are always the refinements. Have you kind of noticed that? And then like with Apple, obviously the S's are the refinements, and then the mainstream, the flagships are the
that's kind of
like the 6 and the 7 or like Pioneer.
That's kind of a good point because the S6.
You ever notice that?
It's kind of a good point because the S6 had that new design, the glass body and the metal design, and then the 7 was better than the 6, and the 8 is I don't know because the 8 honestly is the best. I would have to say the S8 is the best. Galaxy phone out of all of them that I've ever used. Like in terms of speed, battery life, and those are important to me, and design. And I mean, phones should always get better as time goes on. So it's not really. I'm not saying anything amazing, but at the same time, you could say an iPhone. Most iPhones basically feel the same year in and year out in terms of speed, this and that. It's basically the same phone over and over and over.
Yeah,
this is definitely the best Galaxy phone by far. By far.
I don't doubt that. Like as far as like the S series, the best. It is definitely the best looking out of all of the phones. I mean, no one can. Or I shouldn't say no one because it is opinions, but most people won't debate that. But the problem that I see is that so many people are painting this with like such a big light. But like, it's not like it's people are acting like the S8 is like the second coming of Samsung, which I guess in a way it kind of is because it's like their biggest release since the certain phone that we shall not name. But it just seems like that they're trying too hard to like make people, which I mean, I know it's good. It's good for them. But as a consumer, as a person who would actually be buying these phones, I don't honestly see the benefits at this point. In the future, when Samsung releases more phones with this aspect ratio, it becomes more standardized and more people have these newer devices, then I think that it's great.
I think this is going to be the norm.
I just think that I personally wouldn't buy the S8 if given the choice.
Well,
I'm going to be honest. If I was given the choice between the S8 and some sort of like perfect Note 7 that somehow had like the S8 Plus's battery, I would honestly go for the Note.
Yeah.
That's
well, I think you still. I think you could break.
I'm an S10
you could
guy.
break half my audience.
I'm sorry, what?
You could break half my audience in half, and I think they'd say the same thing because a lot of them like the S Pen. A lot of them loved that Note 7 phone, and they got it taken away too early. So it doesn't surprise me that people would think that and say that.
Well, it's not even a matter of that, but I honestly do like. Even though again, like it looks really nice. I honestly, at least for now, I honestly prefer the regular 16:9 screen. And plus, I've been I don't understand this because the Note 7 was built like an absolute tank. Like, I know there's the controversy with it scratching early on, but, then they fixed that. But, like, the Note 7 was a tank. Like, it was really hard to get that thing to break from everything that I've seen. Whereas the S8, I see so many videos from Android Central and Pocket Now. Like, Pocket Now just came out where Jaime just broke his S8 after he dropped it. It fell off his knee, on the concrete, and the screen cracked. Which I don't, and, you see all those drop tests, and the S8 just crumbles. Right. And I mean, I'm just saying because, like, it took me a while to accept the Note 5 because I was so Note 3, Note 4, plastic, keep it in a case, it's indestructible, no cracking, no nothing. And then having to go to the Note 5 was a heart attack enough because every time I drop this thing, I freak out and think the thing's shattered. But the S8, like, considering that the S8 is literally more than the Note was, and that's for the base model, like, I just don't. I mean, yes, most people have payment plans and protection, but I just don't. For how much it is, I just don't think personally that I would go for it. Now, the Note 8, that's possibly a different story because we don't know how much it's going to cost. But if we go based off of what the Note 7 to the S7 Edge was last year, it's going to be probably, I would say around maybe $50 to $100 more expensive than the S8
Right.
Plus. And that's already a tough pill to swallow. 'Cause that's $850 now potentially going up to $900. And then if you max that out, that's over $1,000.
Well,
potentially.
You have good points. I'm almost going to wrap the show up, not because of you, but it's been long. So you made good points, man. I don't
understand. It's getting late.
I don't not agree with you. So you made good points, and we can definitely follow up with those as time goes on for sure. So thanks for calling, man.
On the bright side, I will say one thing really quick. I know that there's a whole debacle over the years about Exynos versus Qualcomm. And it seems like with the S8, Samsung has finally given us U.S. people some love because it seems like the Snapdragon is actually pretty top-notch. So I will give them props.
I agree.
For that.
The Snapdragon is a good
so
one. The 835 is a really good processor.
So you have a...
Peace! I cut him off at the end. All right, I'm going to do one last call, guys. 630. I know he's been waiting here. So we'll make this a 3-minute call at tops, and then I got to wrap it up. Thanks so much, guys. I'll save my spiel at the end. All right. F Body King. What is his name again? FBK. FBK.
Hey,
what's going on, man? I'll give you like 2 or 3 minutes. Gonna wrap the show up, but it's not you. It's not you. It's me.
No, I know. I just chimed in a little bit ago. I was busy, but chimed in the last like 10, 15 minutes here. So figured I'd text you and see if you give me a call.
Yeah, man. What's on your mind?
Nothing. I mean, I was just I watched your episode today, and also I checked the news on these phones like almost every day, every other day, see what new leaks are coming out. But at first, I don't know, it was like a month ago or back in March or April, they had like leaked some info on like the schematics of the new phone, the Note 8, and it was saying that it was going to have like a 6.4-inch screen, possibly 4K, and dual, or what do you call it, like stereo speakers, like one facing the front, one on the top, and then one on the bottom where it normally is. But it seems like now, nothing's for sure yet. Obviously, it's, take everything with a grain of salt. But I'm hoping that it's bigger than 6.3 inches because that's the newest rumor.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that it's like a 6.4, 6.5-inch screen because a 0.1, what do you call it, like a tenth of an inch difference from the S8 Plus to the Note 8, to me, is not that big a deal. The bigger the better.
I don't think it's going to be... I think it'll be 6.3 or 6.4. It's definitely not going to be 6.5. It's at that point, it's just too long. It's like, and for them to sell that as a mass market phone, people are going to be like, dude, I can't even reach the damn thing. It'll get bad reviews.
No, I mean, I understand that, but see, and I don't agree with the whole 18.5 by 9. Like 8, I could see them doing like a 17 by 9 or even 18 by 9, like what LG did with the G6, but 18.5 by 9 because. I mean, if you think about it, I still have my Note 7s. I texted you the other day, and I still have both Note 7s.
Yeah.
And that phone felt great. It had a 5.7-inch screen, but it was still a 16 by 9 aspect ratio. But you could still hold the phone comfortably. Yeah. Now, if they would take that same kind of, even if they stuck with the 16.9 or 16 by 9 aspect ratio and just expanded the screen to where there was less bezel, you can get a 6.2, 3, 4-inch screen on that same, size platform, maybe a little bit longer. But, I don't agree with the whole going to that 18.5. Like, that's kind of odd. I know you were just saying that might be the new norm.
It is the norm, man. It's going to be, everyone's going to do it. If it's not exactly the way Samsung made it, it's going to be very damn close. It's easier. I think people are going to be more interested, and we'll wrap it up with this. People are more interested in having the phone comfortably in their hand, and when you can say it's a big screen, So like this is a 6.2 inch screen. If you had to put a 6.2 inch screen on a 16 by 9 phone, most people, especially women or guys with small hands like myself, would barely be able to hold that damn thing. It'd be too big, and especially for a mass market phone, no one's gonna buy it.
How the Note 7 felt.
Yeah. So
I'm going off of how the Note 7 felt, so I'm thinking it wouldn't be that big of a difference, like putting a bigger screen, keeping that 16 by 9 aspect, but putting that 6.2 inch screen on that same aspect.
I know what you mean. Get rid of the bezels. I know. It definitely wouldn't be as big, but it would just be, I mean, I wouldn't be against it. Trust me. I like big phones. I don't care, but it's just mass market. People aren't going to buy it at that size if it's too big, you know. So, man.
Yeah. I mean, just like anything, people get used to it. Just like everybody's bitching about, 3 gigs. Before it was, phones had 1 gig, then 2, then 3, and people now are complaining about 4 gigs. It's like, people got used to it. Now the new thing is 6 gigs or even 8. But, and once 6 gigs come out for Samsung and all these other flagships, that'll be the new norm, and then people are going to be complaining about that because that's the new norm, and people want 8 gigs, so just like anything, I mean, people get used to it. I'll get used to it, whatever.
All right, man. I'm gonna wrap the show up, bro. I appreciate your opinions and comments. Definitely some valid points. And I hope you have a good night, dude.
All right, man. Later, brother. Take it easy and keep up the good work.
Thanks, brother. Bye. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being on the show. If you want to support what I do, guys, Super Chat is amazing. You probably only have a couple of minutes for that, a couple seconds, really. Super Chat. Anyways, Patreon is a great way to support what I do, guys. I'm trying to do this full time. I probably sound like a damn broken record, but how else can I say it? Anyways, guys, appreciate you coming into the show, calling in, texting, chatting in the chat room. It's always a great time when you guys interact with me. It makes what I'm doing way more fun. If I was just sitting here being like, and just talking my head off, I would not have as much fun. I like conversing with you guys, and you guys always have good attitudes and add, a lot of spice to my life. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to watch every single video that I put out. And I will see you guys down the road. Peace!